Hi you guys, I am here. This is my little office and spare bedroom, and I wanted to do an updated video on my weight loss journey. I finally hit 60 pounds lost, and so I just wanted to do kind of an update, and I am at the end of my actual like weight loss portion of this. I hit my goal, and so I am phasing off, so I'll talk about that in the video also. I started this journey with Ideal Protein, which is offered at our local clinic, January 9th, and I kind of, like a lot of people, we had Christmas and New Year's and things like that, and I had my baby in August, and it took me from August to December or so to decide that I wasn't going to be able to get the weight off with just eating healthy or exercise. I don't really like exercising, and that I was going to need to do something more. So I called our clinic, and it actually took me like 2 weeks to get in, and I know that that's not normal everywhere. My sister got into another clinic just a town away like the day that she called, so I did have to wait a little bit, so that's why I didn't get to start until January 9th, but that is when I started. So from January 9th until June 9th, which is about where we are, is 6 months. And honestly, if I could have guessed how long it would have taken me to lose 50, 60, 70 pounds, a pretty like fair estimate would be about 10 pounds a month. So that's pretty much where I was at. That's kind of what I ended up with. I do want to talk about, I guess, the diet in general. I will link some other of my videos below that I've made about Ideal Protein, and they kind of explain the diet and things like that. It's packaged foods, and then you add in meat and vegetables to get protein and lots of vegetables in during the day to keep you full. This is the easiest weight loss I've ever done, but I think easy is a really relative term. So it's something that has been really easy to follow for me. The food doesn't taste bad. It honestly doesn't. It's mug cakes, Rice Krispie squares, vanilla drinks, which you can mix with coffee and different things. There's soups, there's potato puree. I mean, there's so many foods that you can get that it's really it's not hard to follow, because there's lots of different food that you can eat all the time. What's hard about it is, you know, if your husband or your kids want ice cream, you can't have ice cream. Going out to eat honestly wasn't really that hard, because I always got to get steak and vegetables, and it was always really good. So I didn't mind that so much. No, you can't have spaghetti. No, you can't have butter. No, you can't have marinara sauce. No, you can't have pizza. But it was okay. It's been fine. So in a sense of saying it's easy, yes, I would say it's easy. I've had a couple friends that have joined it and not been able to do it, and I equally have had friends and my sister who have done it and been super successful on it. So easy is a relative term, but I did think it was pretty easy. I did want to talk about, there's 4 phases to the diet. Phase 1 is, if you can hear Swayze, she's down here playing. Phase 1 is what you actually stick to until you lose your weight. That is 3 packets a day, and then your dinner is your meat and vegetables. And then you do 2 cups of vegetables for lunch also. Phase 2, which is kind of what I'm in now, and that is a 2-week long phase. It is where you take out your lunch packet and you have 8 ounces of protein and 2 cups of vegetables. So that takes you down to 2 packets a day and 2 regular meals, I guess. Phase 3, you take out your breakfast packet, I want to say. I think you take out your breakfast packet and you add in, I want to say, a carb, a fat, and a fruit, and maybe some meat. I'll have to double check on that, but you basically add in your breakfast. So then you're just down to having your snack as your ideal protein packet. And then phase 4, you're eating all regular food, no packets. The thing I think that a lot of people do and probably regret doing after they gain weight back is they meet their goal weight and they don't phase off, is what they're calling it, going through 2, 3, and 4 phases. A lot of people hit their goal weight and they just eat whatever they want, and you can't do that. And even if you do phase off, you still have to manage what you eat somehow. You can't go back to eating pizza and ice cream every single day, all day. You can't go back to drinking pop all the time. You can't go back to eating bread like it's your #1 food group. Just different things like that. The diet is, I mean, it helps you to lose weight, but it also teaches you so many things about what you can and cannot do. Now, it's obviously up to you to it's obviously up to you to be able to say, you know, no, I can't do this, no, I don't need this, no, I shouldn't have this, because no one else is going to not let you. You don't have your packets to fall back on. So there's that. Oh, I kind of decided one of my favorite things over this entire diet that I've learned is that I love smoothies for lunch. I like eggs and oatmeal and stuff like that for breakfast. I like actual food for breakfast, but for lunch I want something quick and really filling and not hard to make. I am making Swayze lunch, I'm making Skylar lunch, and I don't want to have to make me lunch. So what I am going to look into is a meal replacement shake. If you guys know of really good ones that are, you know, nutritionally, the quality is there and everything else, leave those down below. I would love to hear your guys' opinions on those. And then that's what I want to do for lunches is use a meal replacement shake. I love adding spinach to it and just doing that for lunch. So I am excited to do that. Cheating, I have a little sheet here. Cheating is one of my bulletins that I wrote down, and that is because when I phased off to phase 2, I had a day where all I wanted to do was eat everything I wasn't allowed to. And here's what happened. That's exactly what I did. I ate nearly an entire bag of, what was it? Caramel Turtle Chex Mix, which normally I would go for a brownie, but that like hit the spot. It was so good. I couldn't stop eating it. It was so yummy. And then that night I had ice cream and a cookie. And I did ask my coach, I said, when I phase from phase 1 to phase 2, is it normal to have insane cravings? And she said it could be a lot of things, but the next day I just had a straight ideal protein day with 4 packets and everything went back to normal. I think I gained half a pound from that, but the next day I lost like a full pound plus, so it was kind of fine. And I was really upset about it, but you're only human. So I had one slip up in 6 months and it was phasing off. So there's that. The exercise and things like that is kind of something that now that I'm so much more comfortable with my body and it's so much easier to do anything, I do want to find some kind of exercise that I can do. Hi, Swayze. You want to say hi? Say hi. You're so silly. You're so silly. Yeah. I do want to find some kind of exercise to do. Our YMCA has Pilates, it has a boot camp, different things like that. It's just finding something that I can do during the right time of day. One of the classes I wanted to do, which was a boot camp, is at, what time is it? 5:45 to 6:30 or something like that. And that is not a good time for me just because I need to have supper Skylar has lots of activities at night and things, so it'd be easier for me to honestly find one during the day that I could take the kids to the kid watch and then go do my exercise, and it wouldn't interfere with the kids' things or our family stuff. So what my husband and I have actually been doing lately is just going out and running, and I can only run about half a mile, which maybe that sounds super petty to some people, but I'm honestly pretty proud of it. We probably end up walking slash running a full mile, but I can only run for about half of it. It's painful. Running's painful for me, so I do want to keep doing it and I do want to keep getting better, but for right now that's what it is. So if you guys have questions at all about the diet, this has been a really good thing for me to do, and I'm so glad that I did it. I was very hesitant to do it in the beginning. It's a little bit expensive. It's about $100 a week to do it, at least at our clinic. Different clinics charge different rates, I do know that, but it's just been a really good thing, and I'm so glad that I did it. It's summer here, and I'm so much more confident and happy, and I have so much more energy. So anyways, if you have questions, please leave them down below. I would love to hear from you guys and answer any of your questions. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Whoa, we are totally out of focus. There we are. We were out of focus. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you in the next video.